What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's tutorial is on how to cut a 180 and a 360 flared, and also tips on how to cut a 720 and a 144 flared coming up.
So this is a 180 flared, and all I did here was I spread out my pattern paper and I folded it like so. And for this pattern I used my waist measurement at 8 inches. So at that point I looked for where I could get 4 inches, because this is already on a fold. I looked for that point where I could get 4 inches and sort of drew a cone shaped line. I drew a cone shaped line, which means on a fold I took 4 inches, because when I open it, it will be 8 inches. I drew a cone shaped line, as you can see. I'm doing this with my pencil first. I also did it with my marker, so it will be very visible for you to understand. So that's how you mark out your waist measurement on a 180 flared. And from that point I took the length of my flared, I think at about 9 inches, and I did it across the entire length. You know, a flared is not exactly straight, so you have to take the length of your skirt or your gown across the entire length of the cone, because if you just take a straight line it won't be even. And when I was done with this, I connected the lines together. This is more like a curvy line. Then I went ahead to cut. So this is what the 180 flared looks like. Very simple and very easy to cut. I had to target a 180 flared. So to cut a 360 flared, all I did here was I folded the pattern paper into two. If you are working into your fabric, you do same for your fabric. Then I folded it again, sort of folding it into 4. It's like folding into a rectangle, then folding the rectangle into 2 to make it a square, something like that. Then I also used my waist measurement here at 8 inches, and I had to, because this is sort of is more like a rounded flared. You have to be careful where you have to be very precise with your measurement so you won't overcut. So this gave me 8 inches round. I measured my waist circumference. For this you can take your waist measurement round, like you can measure maybe 1 inch or 2 inches around that point, and from that waist point I took the length of my skirt, the length of my flared at 9 inches, and I did it across the entire length. When I was done with that, I just connected the lines together. When you are working with your fabric, this is also very important, because you need the flared to be at the same length round the fabric. So when I was done with that, I simply cut through to get my waist, and I cut the bottom also. So when opened up, this is what the 360 flared looks like. It's more like a circle. It's a circle. I opened it up there in case you want to insert your zip or you want to fix it somewhere. So this is what a 360 flared looks like. It's so full. This is an up close look. So this is me trying to sort of spread it into a skirt so you guys will see. But you see the effect the 360 flared has is way different from the 180 flared has. The 360 flared sort of gives this fold bendy look when it's attached to the dress, but a 180 flared is just there, like, you know, it's a flare, but it doesn't have so much effect.
So when you want to cut a 720 flared, a 720 flared is simply a 360 flared into two places. So for example, my waist is 28. For me to cut a 720 flared, which means a 360 flared, since a 360 flared is into two parts, that makes it a 720 flared. The circumference of my waist on the first 360 flared will be 14. The circumference of my waist on the second 360 flared will be 14. Bringing them together makes them a 720 flared, and it makes my waist 28. Do you understand that? So a 720 flared is simply a 360 flared into two. Now a 144 flared. A 144 flared is a 720 flared into two, which makes it 360 flared into four. Now if I want to cut a 144 flared, this means I'll cut a 360 flared into four. Now 28 divided by 4 is giving me, so a 720 flared is a 360 flared into two. So two 360 flared makes up the 720 flared. For a 144 flared, this is two 720 flared. And as I've said before, a 720 flared is made up of two panels of a 360 flared. So all you simply do is divide your waist by 4, know how many panels of each 720 flared, which is 2. So you have 4 panels of a 720 flared. Is it 4? 2 panels of a 720 flared in a 144 flared, which means one 720 flared will be in front, another 720 flared will be at the back, which means you have 2 720 flared, like 2 360 flared, which is 720 in your front panel, and 2 360 flared, which is 720 at your back panel, and it will give you a 144 flared. So that is how you cut a 720 flared and a 1440. I don't know why I'm saying 144, but a 1440 flared from a 360 flared. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching to the end. If you found this video helpful, please click the subscribe button. If you like this video, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to share this video. Follow me on Facebook at Stitchadress, and I'll see you in my next tutorial. Bye.